Here we go. 450 Moto 1 from Spring Creek. Oh, a couple of guys jumped the gate. A couple of guys hit. Looks like Castellaneta's got a pretty good line on the 22. It was Hubbard who got into the first turn first. Does he lead them out? No, it's Larson. B-Lars, let's go, B-Lars. Get to the line, baby. Get there, get there, get there.
What?
Brandon Larson rips the Design Lab whole shot. I told you, Haywood. Never doubt B-Lars. He's always going to come through when you need him.
That's one of the wildest things I've ever seen. Shout out my boy B-Lars. What a legend. Also, what is going on? Phil's ex-EVP. He's on a collab with 2 teams? Like, one's a Yamaha team. What are you doing?
I'm blind, man. I can never find these guys. He's in 33rd place, Trevor Burns, so tough luck for him. Battle for the lead is a cookin'. Here comes Braden Castellaneta on the number 22, Phil Ski and Snowboard Honda, jumping down the inside, trying to take the lead away from his pseudo teammate. We don't really know what team he's on, but he's not in the lead anymore. Braden Castellaneta takes it over on the number 22 ride. He's out front. He's trying to bring Eaglin with him, and we got some unfamiliar faces, at least in this 450 NA Pro Series. Out front, Castellaneta's trying to pick up a dub. Eaglin's trying to get back in the mix. Larson's not going to lead the opening lap, but he's still up here as well.
Johnson, he could have been going to get
Whoa,
second.
Castellaneta off the track.
Whoa.
Sorry to break you up there, but
fine.
3 wide over the finish line jump. Oh, B-Lars yard sails out of second and takes down Wheelan with him as Colby Eaglin goes to the lead. We almost had a big crash right there. Larson's the only one that ends up really going off the bike, and now it's Eaglin versus Castellaneta out front.
Okay, yeah, but still pretty far back off the rest of these guys, but not in risk of getting caught. So we'll go back on. We were just on board with Braden Castellaneta, had this gap down under 1 second. Colby Eaglin keeps jumping from that inside out, got it clean that lap. The lap before, he made a small mistake. But these guys are absolutely fighting to the death. It's not close enough to where they're throwing it in on each other.
Down.
Huge mistake.
Finally, it's a big mistake out of the 24 that tosses away the race lead. It's been building for several laps, and this time he just goes a little bit deep. I honestly, what I had noticed was Eaglin was doing the drop down step on line, and Castellaneta was going step over then table jumping into the ruts, and it seems like Eaglin maybe just pushed a little bit too hard going off the table from the top trying to get into those ruts, pushed the nose down, and down he went.
And he's having a great ride here, man, and dude, great start. Able to hold on, kept close to Eaglin, and right now he's going to take this thing home, Kellen.
This is an awesome performance from the Phil Ski and Snowboard Honda, number 22, Braden Castellaneta, able to get a couple Supercross wins this year, but this is a breakthrough ride in outdoors. Here it is, folks, your Moto 1 winner here at Spring Creek. It's the number 22 of Braden Castellaneta as he takes the dub here at Millville. And that'll set him up nicely in Moto 2. Oh, Eaglin went down. Shirley's jumped up to P2. Parker is third in front of Eaglin here on the final lap. So Eaglin warmed up his arm and threw it away somewhere here on the final lap. It is Seth Shirley going to pick up P2 in the Moto. Parker gets a massive P3 result. He is pumped as he backflips over the line, lands it nicely, and Eaglin's got to be so Daytona disappointed in himself right now as he ends up in P4 in the Moto. Johnson looks like he'll end up in 5th place. I am picking Hubbard for the Design Lab whole shot. Here we go. Final moto of the night. The 30 card is sideways. The revs are up. We are racing once again in Spring Creek. Land rush. Pretty good start. Shirley's getting out, dragged into the first corner. He's going to get there side by side with Noah Bendis. Bendis pushes out. Shirley's going to get the whole shot. Seth Shirley, JIBR.co. Number 2 is out front here at Spring Creek. Could this be the breakthrough night for the rookie in the 450 class? Second in Moto 1, out front in Moto 2.
I kind of think so. Seth Shirley is absolutely on fire here tonight, and after getting a great start, even better start than he had before, I think this race is his to lose. We are going to have to go through and see as we get the names scrolling across the screen and we check in with timing where everyone else is at. I see Tyler Lang in 7th, Eaglin in 9th, but I honestly think that Seth Shirley, with this great start, he has found something here. I don't know if it's the way that the track has been or if he's just got enough motos under his belt in the 450 class to feel comfortable. Can we get a whip cam here, too?
Yeah, let's get a whip cam.
Let's get a whip cam here. Let's get some...
Trileys! It faked you out.
Trileys, quadsies!
No, Payson's deep, dude. He's deep in the field.
And we got these deep in the field.
Caleb Hall up in second early on. Devin Davis third. Blake O'Brien fourth. And T-Lang Rounding out the top 5, Castellaneta, Eaglin, Will Now, Jared Gummison, and Jeremy Schiabro inside of the top 10. Burns and Johnson are up front as well. They're 11th and 12th as Shirley slides out with the lead, and he gets hit, barrel rolled over by Caleb Hall. We got to change for the lead. New leader, Devin Davis, out front at Spring Creek. Get out the stats. He's been here for a super long time. It's been a minute since he's led a national. When has it been for D. Davis out front? But oh my goodness, Devin Davis is leading here at Spring Creek.
Well, we got to give all the props to Devin Davis. Finally got a great start, worked his way up, and it's not like he was in second or third at the start. Oh, he's going to get past right there. Makes a bobble coming out, chooses the wrong line. Seth Shirley is going to go past him in the lead. But what I would like to see from Devin Davis is keep some smooth riding. Keep tossing whips, having fun. You're clearly feeling it out front. And I want to see him take this thing home. He can definitely finish inside the top 5. Why not a podium? Why not?
Why not? And the last thing I said before I muted up and ended a stream, I was just like, he was leaving. Oh, our leader's down. Seth Shirley is down out front. We're going to have to change topics for just a second because here comes Colby Eaglin to take over the lead. Oh, no, Seth Shirley. Don't let it fall apart like this, Sunshine. Got to pick it up and get going to get after Eaglin. So Eaglin now looking at a 4-1. Right out right there, and Shirley is pushing up behind him. Here we go. One more lap to go around Spring Creek. Shirley is there. Eaglin leads as the white flag waves. It's 3 seconds between the top 3 positions. Lang is continuing to inch that gap ever so closely. He can see them. Is he going to get there? I don't think it's going to be enough, but we'll have to see if Eaglin holds it tight for this final lap. Bouncing through that section. Shirley on his horse down the inside is going to square this corner off and get it close. It might come down to the rollers right here, Andrew.
Yeah, I do think it's going to be close, Kellen, closer than we think. It was 6 seconds at the line last time around, then 3 seconds all the way back to third. There have been some small mistakes by Seth Shirley, but look at this. He got a great drive through the sand rollers. Is he going to be able to make the pass around the outside of Eaglin? Eaglin to the inside. Shirley to the middle. He takes it.
Oh, Lang's down, pushes the nose, and goes down. Shirley takes over the race lead, and he makes the same mistake that he did last time by. That's going to allow Eaglin to inch back closer. Eaglin wants this moto win so bad, but Shirley wants his first career 450 overall. He's trying to push lap traffic out of the way as they fight for the race lead. Oh my goodness, up to the top of the hill. Shirley leads and lands on the lapper. How does he not go down? Amazing, amazing moment. Here's Eaglin again, though. Does Eaglin have a spot picked to make this pass? He's going to push to the outside. Shirley goes inside, banks off the run awkwardly. We're going to go side by side on Mount Martin on the final lap. He cases the triple. Eaglin scrubs it down, gets on the rear fender, and takes the lead again. Up to the top of the hill. Shirley tries to close the line off. They get together. Shirley pushes out. Eaglin back to the front.
Yeah, Eaglin, man, he is fighting Shirley down so hard. He made a mistake jumping that little double down the hill. Something must have happened.
And Lang is
Tyler Lang is back by. So Tyler Lang now up into second. He had fought so hard, made a mistake behind these guys. Seth Shirley had fought for 35 minutes into this race to make that pass in the lead. Then at 36 minutes in, goes ahead, throws it away on the down or on the uphill, and then falls by himself on the downhill. Colby Eaglin going to be riding this thing home, Kellen, after a hard-fought three-way battle all the way to the checkered flag between these guys. What an incredible race.
That threw away the moto win and the overall win for Seth Shirley. Colby Eaglin's going to go 4-1 to win here at Spring Creek. Moto 2 to Colby Eaglin, and it should be good enough for the overall. It is. Tyler Lang sits on a 6-2 score, and Seth Shirley will get on the podium, but a 2-3 falls 1 point short of the overall win for the first of his career. Eaglin takes Spring Creek. Castellaneta 1-4 will tie Eaglin on the day. He'll get second overall. Shirley will get third. And then this man is going to go 5-5. Valiant charge through the field in both motos. Doesn't get on the box, but salvage some valuable points in the championship.
Yeah, I mean, he was out of points for a long time in both motos, and now loses 18 or something like that. So it's a pretty big difference getting 5-5 after where he started this race, and he's probably going to just ride a hot lap here. Body Parker.
At Spring Creek, 30 car to sideways, revs are up, and the gate is down. Let's go racing in Millville. Boutigny's actually got a pretty good jump here into turn number 1. There's a lot of bikes, and it's going to be Seth Carr pushing out, pushing everyone wide. He's side by side with the 105 of Wilczek, but Seth Carr looks like he's going to get to the whole shot line first, and he does. Seth Carr rips the Design Lab Co. whole shot. A-Wood absolutely nailed it, and boy oh boy, this could be trouble for the rest of the field if he can get out front and get away early on the number 15 machine. It hasn't worked yet, but time will tell whether or not he's able to get up there and make this move around Partolo. A mistake right there, and again, here we go down this back straightaway. Partolo doesn't get the best drive. Madley's trying to stay low on the left-hand side of the track, right-hand side of your screen, turns to the inside of the top of the hill. He's a little bit closer this time. Does he force the issue? No, Partolo shuts the door again, and still he's holding on to second, man. He's making Madley work for this thing.
Yeah, he is. He's not going to roll over. And look at that inside line versus second rut. These guys are going to go across, throwing it down. Partolo is over the finish line. Slightly different lines here. Cades is faster. He's going to be right up on the rear wheel. That spot before the finish was where I expected the pass to happen. Wasn't able to get close enough. Let's see what happens here. These guys are both really good at this side of the track, though, and I think Austin Partolo might be actually a little bit faster through here and through the sand section. But when you got the pressure of a pretty much a championship winning racer right behind you, whoa, look at that. They're both cutting so close. And it's weird, this inside right there is actually faster for these guys. Normally it was how fast can you rail the outside to get this drive. These guys are pretty evenly matched here, I think. Oh, Cade's small bobble keeps it on 2. Cade's going to probably have to take a lap to get up close to him. That's a little bit of breathing room for Austin Partolo right there.
Meanwhile, of course, we were going to miss it. All the way up to second now is Cade Matherly. Partolo looks like he went down last time by, so we hung with Matherly and Partolo for 4 or 5 laps waiting for the mistake. Finally, it came with Partolo, and now he's in a heated fight for third. Here comes Logan Leitzel on the 3.
Partolo is Seth Carr's best friend right now. Doesn't matter what team you're on, what's going on. He wants a spoiler. Oh, and Partolo goes down, and he is off the bike. That's going to give Logan Leitzel the position. So he survived 25 minutes of being the spoiler, but every time the points are so close in this class because Seth Carr, every time he wins, Logan and Cade are second and third. So he finally had someone to spoil it. It lasted, 5/6 of the race right there. And he finally goes down. You lost that spoiler, so it's going to be, once again, another 3 points over Cade, another 5 points over Leitzel. He's hitting that. There's no one around him. Logan is catching Cade. It's really just a matter of if he's going to get there before time expires. Who cares? They're still both in a championship battle. Look at how close this is. He needs these other 2 points, and he's going to fight his ass off to get it. Let's see what happens here.
Nearly side by side. Big ones, and Leitzel's trying to chop the line off at the top of the hill into P2. Matherly defensive inside, Leitzel outside, gonna have the inside down the hill, jumps to the outside line to cut it off and takes over second place. What a power move by Logan Leitzel. Gets all the way up to Matherly and gets it on the last lap.
Leitzel going down that hill there, so they still got a couple sections to go. Seth Carr coming in. He's going to take 250 Moto 1 as he comes around the last corner here at Millville.
Seth Carr, your 250 Moto 1 winner, whips it alongside, and it looks like Matherly went down. Leitzel got to him, passed him, and perhaps broke him a little bit. What a move. Logan Leitzel goes from 19 back to only 22 back. That's some huge championship point salvage to get a couple back in his favor, and if he can come out and win Moto 2, he wins. Here we go, 250 Moto 2 at Millville is underway. Who's going to get into the corner first? It's a land rush. Someone already ducking to the inside. Nerona's going to get there up alongside the Panini bikes. Couple guys pushed wide. Another good start for Seth Carr. Does he get away with the lead? It seems like he might. And it's Seth Carr with the Design Lab Co. hole shot. 2 for 2 tonight. Is he going to lead every lap? That's another question in and of itself. Looks like Leitzel's up in the mix, though. He is in about 11th through the first split, 13th now, 14th actually. Dropped some positions. Oh, he must have gone down. He's dropping down the order quickly outside of the top 20 already. Trying to look at where the 25 machine is. Matherly is in 4th through the whoops on the first lap. Here he is behind Vanderkoy into the inside, trying to move into 3rd. He might get it, and this is huge if he can go with Seth Carr this moto.
This is what the boys want to see. Cade Matherly starting up front. Does he have anything for Seth Carr? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think so. But we're going to have to see. That's what he's going to do. He's going to try to prove us wrong. Surrounded by Yamaha riders all through the field as they are tossing it on the catapult there. But Cade, man, great start. And Logan Leitzel, not what he wanted to do. He made up some points in that first moto as Cade makes a pass down the hill. But now he's going to fight again. Cade, though, very clear air here, and he's got to get onto the rear wheel. Seth Carr as quick as possible. I also wanted to call Seth Carr for the whole shot, but it felt like that was cheesy. So I feel like I still get a half a point because you
thought about it but didn't tell anybody.
Like, it was gonna happen.
Okay, fair enough. Well, want to give an update on the lead quickly here because Matherly did cut down to 8 seconds to Seth Carr and then crashed last time by, did a 2:16.1. We're back out to 14.8 seconds. And just when I thought Matherly was starting to do that little late race surge that he does, and perhaps Carr would have a big moment or crash that would cause some good action at the front, we are back out to a non-factor for the race lead. We need something out of Carr late here for, things to heat up, because I think unless he crashes, I don't think Matherly's going to get to him on raw pace anymore.
Yeah, you said this word earlier, and it made me laugh. Reminiscent of Blake Baggett and these days Danger Boy Deegan. You said that someone was broken. Do you think Seth Carr broke Cade Matherly with this moto? Having him be so close.
He doesn't have a famous father, so I think that probably helps. But we'll see. Definitely really crushed their souls in the first moto. And again, look, I mean, is he walking away in Moto 2? No, but like you said at the beginning of this is all he needs. He doesn't need to win by 45, 50 seconds every time. He just needs to go 1-1 and continue pulling points on the field, because even if he wins by 50 seconds, still 3 points at the end of the day. So 17-second lead right now, plenty enough to get it done and walk out of here with a 1-1 performance and a bigger championship lead than he did coming in.
Cade, though, I really hope he brings it, because I would love to see some dogfight head-to-head action between these two. But right now, the man of the hour is Seth Carr.
This is the man right here. Another 1-1 performance, and this time it's going to really pull the championship lead out in his favor. Seth Carr sweeps here at Spring Creek, 1-1 on the day, and he has a 13-point lead in the championship now. Cade Matherly did everything he could. He kept him as close as he could. One crash probably spelled his chances from winning this race at the end, but 11.3 seconds back, and then we have got... Get your stopwatches out, people, because it's going to be a while. Lucas Brune is going to get 3rd overall, but he's 50-some-odd seconds behind this win here.
Yeah, I mean, 50 seconds back, but, man, Lucas Brune having getting by some people. Lucas Brune, though, having a good ride, and it feels like he was invisible most of this race, but he's shown a lot of speed throughout this series so far, and having a great ride here. 3rd place right now and pretty far off the rest of the field, but hey, who cares, because you still got 3rd, and 3rd place still comes with 20 points no matter what. So Lucas Brune takes it home with a ginormous win.